Have you ever wondered why, even though you drink plenty of water, your energy, stamina, and circulation still aren't what they used to be? Most men over 60 don't realize this. Plain water isn't enough anymore. Aging arteries lose the ability to produce nitric oxide, your body's natural youth molecule, and without it you feel slower, stiffer, and weaker. But here's the surprising part. One simple thing you add to your water can reactivate nitric oxide production and make you feel decades younger. I'm Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a men's health specialist with 33 years of experience helping men restore vitality naturally. Tell me where you're watching from, and remember to like and subscribe for more men's health breakthroughs. As men move past 60, something subtle but powerful begins to shift inside the body. Your circulation, stamina, and overall vitality start responding differently to hydration. You may drink plenty of plain water, yet still feel tired, stiff, or a bit foggy. That's not your imagination. Aging reduces your ability to convert nitrates into nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps your arteries flexible and your blood flowing smoothly. And without nitric oxide, even the cleanest water can't reach your tissues efficiently. Many men tell me, "Doc, I'm hydrating all day, but still feel drained." And that's exactly what happens when your hydration chemistry changes with age. Your cells need more than water. They need the catalysts that help your arteries open and deliver oxygen. And the surprising part, there's one simple nutrient most men are missing. And when you add it, hydration works completely differently. In fact, it can feel like flipping a switch inside your blood vessels. In a moment, I'll show you what that missing piece is and why it can make such a dramatic difference. Nitric oxide is one of those molecules almost no one talks about, yet it quietly controls how young or old you feel every single day. Think of it as your body's natural blood flow switch. When nitric oxide is abundant, your blood vessels open, your circulation improves, and oxygen moves easily into your muscles, brain, and even more private areas men don't always like to discuss. That's why men with healthy nitric oxide levels often feel lighter on their feet, sharper in the mind, and stronger during physical activity. But here's the catch. After age 60, nitric oxide levels can drop by more than half, and everyday habits like eating fewer leafy greens, moving less, sleeping poorly, or dealing with stress quietly shut down its production even further. Many men think they're just getting old, when in reality their arteries are simply starved of this molecule. What's happening inside your body is simple biology. When nitric oxide is low, your blood vessels become narrower and stiffer, so each heartbeat has to work harder just to push blood through. That can leave you winded on stairs, tired after a short walk, or frustrated with slow recovery. The encouraging news is that your body can still make nitric oxide. You just need to give it the right raw materials. And there's a natural compound, easy to add to your daily routine, that helps your body revive nitric oxide production surprisingly fast. In the next section, I'll reveal exactly what that compound is and why so many men feel the difference within days. The simplest and most powerful thing you can add to your water for a rapid nitric oxide boost is beet powder. Just a teaspoon stirred into a glass of water delivers a concentrated dose of natural nitrates, far more than you'd get from eating whole beets. When these nitrates enter your system, your salivary bacteria convert them into nitrites, and then your blood vessels transform those nitrites into nitric oxide. It's a beautiful, elegant pathway that stays remarkably active even as you age, which is why beet powder is such an effective tool for men over 60. Within minutes, your blood vessels begin to relax, widen, and allow more oxygen-rich blood to circulate. Many of my patients describe feeling warmer in their hands and feet, clearer in the head, and more energized during simple daily activities. What makes beet powder especially helpful is how predictable it is. You don't need large amounts, you don't need complicated routines, and you don't need expensive supplements. Just mix it with water, sip, and let biology do the rest. And because the effect is so direct, your arteries open, your muscles receive more oxygen, you can often feel subtle improvements in stamina and physical performance the same day. If you prefer something milder, a combination of lemon water with a natural nitrate source like arugula or pomegranate can also support nitric oxide, but beet powder remains the most efficient for quick results. However, there's one detail most people overlook. When you drink it, dramatically changes how well it works. And that timing window is what we'll uncover next. Timing is one of the most overlooked parts of using beet-enhanced water for nitric oxide. And for men over 60, it can make the difference between feeling a mild boost and experiencing a real surge in circulation and energy. When you drink it in the morning, especially within the first hour of waking, you're giving your blood vessels exactly what they need after a long night of dehydration. Morning nitric oxide support helps your arteries open, stabilizes blood pressure, and sets the tone for better stamina throughout the day. Many men tell me their usual morning sluggishness fades, and their first steps feel lighter simply because their circulation wakes up faster. In the afternoon, beet water plays a different role. This is when nitric oxide naturally dips, and many men feel that classic post-lunch crash. A midday serving can restore blood flow to the brain, sharpen mental clarity, and make your muscles feel more responsive. If you enjoy walking, golfing, or doing light strength exercises, drinking it 45 to 60 minutes before activity can noticeably improve endurance. With better circulation, your heart doesn't have to strain, and your recovery afterward often feels smoother and faster. Your hydration routine matters too. Sipping gradually instead of chugging allows your body to convert nitrates more efficiently, leading to a steadier nitric oxide release rather than a quick spike. But there's one more element, something simple you can combine with beet water that takes this effect to an entirely different level. And that's what we're about to explore next. Creating the perfect nitric oxide hydration stack doesn't require fancy supplements or complicated formulas. In fact, the most effective combinations come from simple ingredients your body already understands. When you start with beet powder as your nitrate source, adding a squeeze of lemon or a small amount of vitamin C can dramatically enhance the conversion into usable nitric oxide. Vitamin C protects nitric oxide molecules from breaking down too quickly, which means you get a longer lasting effect on circulation and energy. Many men tell me they feel steadier, clearer, and more awake when they use this combination rather than beet powder alone. Another powerful addition is a splash of pomegranate juice, just an ounce or two. Pomegranate is rich in polyphenols that help your arteries stay flexible and improve how efficiently your body uses nitric oxide. Think of it as fuel that helps your blood vessels stay responsive. And for men over 60 who often struggle with stiffness or cold hands and feet, this can make a meaningful difference. Adding a pinch of electrolytes, especially magnesium or potassium, helps your muscles use oxygen more efficiently and supports smoother hydration throughout the day. You don't need a sports drink, even a light mineral blend is enough. What I love about this stack is how gentle it is. No stimulants, no risky interactions, just natural ingredients working together. And when you pair this hydration routine with a few simple daily habits, nitric oxide rises even faster and stays higher for longer. Those lifestyle boosters are where things get truly interesting, and that's what we'll dive into next. Daily habits can multiply your nitric oxide levels far more than most men realize. And the best part is that none of them require intense workouts or major lifestyle changes. One of the simplest is deep nasal breathing. When you breathe through your nose instead of your mouth, you naturally produce nitric oxide in your sinuses, sending it straight into your lungs and bloodstream. Just a few minutes of slow, deep nasal breaths, especially in the morning, can noticeably warm your hands and improve mental clarity. It's gentle, it's free, and it works beautifully for men over 60 who sometimes feel short of breath or easily fatigued. Sunlight is another powerful activator. When the sun hits your skin, especially your arms and face, it triggers your blood vessels to release nitric oxide. Even 10 minutes outdoors can ease stiffness and help your circulation wake up. Many older men tell me they feel tighter as they age, and sunlight acts almost like a natural vascular relaxer, loosening everything just a bit. Movement is the third key. You don't need strenuous workouts, just consistent activity. A 10 to 20 minute walk after meals encourages your blood vessels to produce more nitric oxide and helps keep them flexible. If your joints are sensitive, slow-paced walking or gentle cycling can have the same effect. What matters most is staying consistent. Your arteries respond beautifully to daily rhythm. These habits, combined with your nitric oxide hydration routine, work together to lift energy, stamina, and circulation far more than any single trick. But before you build this into your daily routine, there are a few safety notes and some men who should be cautious. That's exactly what the next chapter will clarify. Safety is just as important as effectiveness, especially for men over 60 who may be taking medications or managing long-term conditions. The good news is that beet powder and the nitric oxide boosting hydration stack are generally very safe when used correctly. A typical dose is 1 teaspoon of beet powder mixed in water once a day. Some men try to double or triple that amount, hoping for faster results, but more isn't better. High doses can cause stomach upset or lead to a temporary drop in blood pressure. Staying within the normal range protects your heart and keeps the benefits steady. If you're on blood pressure medications, nitrates, or erectile dysfunction drugs, it's wise to start slowly or speak with your clinician. These combinations aren't dangerous for most people, but they can work together and amplify the effects more than expected. Another common mistake is taking beet water right before bed. Because it increases circulation and energy, some men find themselves feeling too alert to fall asleep comfortably. Earlier in the day is almost always the better choice. One more thing, don't rely only on beet products while ignoring diet or hydration. Nitric oxide works best when your body has enough minerals, enough water, and consistent movement. Think of it as a partnership between what you drink and how you live. When you use these strategies correctly, the improvements in stamina, warmth, and daily energy feel both safe and sustainable. And now that you understand how to use nitric oxide wisely, there's an empowering message I want to leave you with, because your strongest years may still be ahead. Your age doesn't define your energy, your confidence, or your strength. Your habits do. And even after 60, your body can respond faster than you think. Try this nitric oxide hydration routine for just 1 week and pay attention to how you feel. Share your results in the comments, join our growing community, and remember, your strongest years are not behind you. They're waiting right in front of you.